Welcome back to Buckeye Country Creations. My name is Sonia, and I'm so glad you're here. I love my family. I love to cook. I love to clean. I love to eat what I cook. And I love to visit flea markets and antique shops. And I love to travel this beautiful country of ours. And I love sharing all of my activities with you. So come along with me and join me on my journey at Buckeye Country Creations. Hi my friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to decorate the kitchen for the fall 2024 season. We've got the living room all taken care of, but now we got to get over in that kitchen, get it set, get it ready to go, and make it look just as cozy and comfortable as we have the living room. So come on in, grab you a seat, grab you a drink, and make yourself at home. If you're new here, I'm so glad you stopped by today. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing and join my friends. Make sure that you have the notification bell clicked so that you get notifications each and every time I upload content. So let's get this kitchen decorating party started. So let's go. We're going to start over here on what I call my mobile baking island. I'm going to move my KitchenAid stand mixer over here and put some essential items that I will need during the upcoming baking season, because as we all know, when fall hits we want to start baking. So I'm going to start out placing my rolling pin arrangement on here with some other items, but you will see that eventually I do something different. But I'm going to tuck this cute little cloth napkin that I got several years ago. I think I got them from Kirkland's 3 or 4 years ago, but I love them because they fit with my fall decor. I try to keep my fall decor somewhat simpler than my Christmas decor because this is a kitchen that we do live in. So now I'm going to tuck a similar cloth napkin in my mixer bowl. Now, I don't put a whole lot of complicated stuff in this because I will be using my mixer. And I put this burnt orange towel there, but it doesn't take me long to figure out I don't like it, so I'm going to be removing it. And I'm going to place these wooden kitchen utensils, and my trick to getting them to stand up is I have my whisk attachment sideways down in my bowl, which creates slots in which to put my wooden utensils.
Just yet, I'm not ready for autumn. Autumn comes too soon. Autumn comes too soon. The light that flickers will blow
If you've been around my channel very long, you know that I will place decor in one place and inevitably end up moving it around, just like I did this rolling pin arrangement. I just thought this bowl of faux fruit looked so much better, and I'm not sure why my camera was dancing. I guess it was a song that was playing on the radio and it was dancing to the music. But anyway, we're going to move on up to the shelf that is above my mobile baking island. And I'm just going to place 3 pumpkins up here and call this shelf done.
Autumn comes too soon. Autumn comes too soon.
Next, we'll move over to the corner next to my mobile baking island. And so this is where I'm going to place that rolling pin arrangement. And then I'm also going to plug in my Halloween Scentsy warmer right next to it. I love my Scentsy products. I use them throughout the house because they make my house smell so good. And I just love that aspect. Now I'm going to go in and use this fall decoration that one of my sweet friends gave me for my birthday. And I'm just going to lay it on the front side of this wooden cutting board that I got from Ben Napier from Laurel, Mississippi. And so that takes care of that corner. But as you can see, I have once again moved something. I just really want this warmer to kind of be a center focal point. So I've hid my husband's cigarettes in these cookie canisters or candy canister pumpkins, and I'm going to start out by placing 1 on each side of my Scentsy warmer. But don't get attached to it because they don't stay there for too long. They will soon find a new home. I was worried that my Scentsy pot was too close to the bottom of my upper cabinets, and as you can see, I already have under cabinet lighting, so I opted to move it back down, and I'm actually going to move it over here on the right. I have already placed my wooden leaf shaped cutting board and the 2 orange pumpkins. And so this will be my little vignette for this side of this countertop. And I just think it's perfect. The light from the Scentsy warmer just illuminates that beautiful wooden, I think that's a maple leaf shaped cutting board. But I think it's so cute, and it just sets off this corner of the cabinets. And so now we're going to move over to decorating the top of this drawer cabinet using my sweet little rooster and my little bird that I found last year during a thrifting trip. I want to use this basket as a background, but I was having some trouble trying to get the basket to actually lay flat so that it would not rock back and forth. And I just kept working with it and kept working with it. And actually, at one point, I took the basket and squeezed the supporting wires in to make it more flat and not round. And that seemed to do the trick. And so then I will finish up this little vignette and we'll be ready to move on to the next area. And vignettes are a matter of your own taste. They can be as simple or as complex as you like. This one is going to be very simple. with just the cage, the 2 birds, and 1 simple flower because I didn't want to overwhelm this area. Now we're going to move over to my coffee bar area. And we're going to start out by adding this pumpkin pie recipe picture that I found last year at, I think it was either Dollar Tree or Dollar General. And then that mug holder I found during a thrifting trip this year. And I'm going to add a couple more of those plaid cloth napkins that I found at Kirkland's a few years ago. And I'm going to drape this bead strand that I found at Dollar General. And I just think it just sets it off. And of course, I sprung for some of those copper mugs this year at Hobby Lobby. I saw them on another creator's video and I just had to have me a set because they were so beautiful. And I think it just sets off that area. And then I'm going to go in with a couple more mugs. That one says Hello Fall. And then the next mug is very precious to me because it has a saying on it that my mother always said, love you a bushel and a peck and a hug around the neck. And so that will go on the right side. And then what I do on one side, I also do on the other side. So another one of those cute little napkins and another beaded strand. Now I'm going to come in with this big mug that says, I think I like fall most of all. And yes, I do, very much so. So now I'm going to come in with a little tray and I'm going to make a small candle arrangement to finish off this area. And what is that saying? Oh yeah, fall is proof that change can be beautiful. So now we're going to move over to the part of the counter on the left side of the sink. And I'm going to start out by cleaning this section of the countertop because we use this section of the counter more than we do anything. So I'm going to use my favorite Mrs. Meyer's fall scent, the Acorn Spice. This absolutely makes my house smell so good and gets my countertops so clean. I just absolutely love it. So we're going to get this wiped off and then we will start working on this arrangement. I am placing the same scented hand soap and dish liquid on this little riser that I made a couple of years ago, and I'm going to put this antique cheese grater on here, and I will be doing something with this in just a few minutes. I took my light that was underneath my mason jar Scentsy pot, and I'm going to place it on this riser and place this antique cheese grater on top of it and turn it into a light, and I absolutely love the way it turns out. So you never know what you can do with things you find when you're thrifting.
First time I ever saw you, I fell in love when you entered the room. And when the light hit your face, we were just kids, but I knew right away that I will be with you until I stop breathing. I will keep loving you as long as my heart's beating.
I picked these plates up year before last, or maybe it was last year, at Dollar Tree. My niece actually picked them up for me in Millington because she had access to them before I did, and I really didn't have a way to display them last year, but I absolutely love this rack, and I love being able to display them this year as part of my fall decor. So we're going to just keep working on this side of the kitchen, and then we'll be almost done. And I put this other basket I had of faux fruit on the counter, but it just seemed to clutter up my countertops too much. And being that I use this section to do all of my prepping and cooking and stuff like that, I opted to just finally just take it down. Yes, that is that same maple leaf cutting board that you saw earlier. I just had to try it on this side too with this cute little pumpkin cutting board that I bought. I bought these at Hobby Lobby this year. They were one of the few new items that I bought for my fall decor this year. But again, change is beautiful. So don't be surprised if you see them in another place. As you can see, I am going to decorate my big picture window that's over my kitchen sink. I absolutely love decorating my window for each of the holiday seasons and spring and summer as well. It's one of my favorite features of my kitchen. And as you can see, if you look at the trees in the background, we were getting some of the wind off of the hurricane that recently came in up through Florida into North Carolina and Tennessee. And just would like to take a moment to let you guys know that we are praying for all of you that have been affected by this hurricane.
If I'm lost along the way, if I wander off onto a different trail, will you forgive
Sometimes it's just simple touches that can set off a vignette, like a couple of little pumpkins on each side, or a candle lit in the window. Just don't overthink it. Don't overcomplicate it. Just do what makes you feel happy and what makes your area feel warm, welcoming, and inviting.
with you? Will you forgive me if I do? If I cry when I'm blue, through wind and through rain, through trouble and pain, if ever my heart strain, will you pull me through like you always do? When I am calling your name, when I am calling your name, if I'm wrong when you are right, if I'm only seeing things in black and white, will you forgive me tonight if I'm wrong and you're right?
This is an area of my kitchen that I've never really given a lot of thought to. But this year I thought I would put a little more time and effort into decorating the top of our refrigerator. So I started out with that one arrangement that I had originally made for the fireplace, and then just added a recipe book holder and a cute little picture that I got from Dollar General. And it's just the perfect vignette for the top of our refrigerator.
Trouble and pain, if ever my heart strain, will you pull me through?
Next, we're going to move over to the shelf above my kitchen sink, and this is where I'm going to display my collection of pumpkins.
When I am calling your name, if I'm lost along the way, if you find me in a state of disarray, will you hold on another day? If if I'm lost along the way, if I'm lost along the way.
I added that one little decor item that has the lights in it to kind of brighten up this area up here, because there's not really a light fixture over the top of this cabinet. I thought about maybe adding some of those rechargeable cabinet lights and doing like maybe some uplighting on the shelf where you couldn't really see it. That may be something I do at a later time. I was trying to decide exactly which pumpkins I wanted to put up here and which pumpkins I wanted to save for another area. So that's why I'm kind of hesitating and moving things around, because I'm not quite certain. But I do like balance, so I try to do on one side what I do on the other. And so you'll see me put pumpkins up and take them down. But inevitably I get the right combination that I like and that I think looks good in this area above my kitchen sink. Now let's move over and get this area taken care of on top of the microwave. And this is another thrifting find that I found on one of my thrifting trips that I shared here on my channel. And I think it's just perfect for this area of the kitchen. And so I'm gonna add a little accent pieces, and this area will be neat as a pin.
leaves are turning brown. Red and yellow, soon they'll be falling down. Now, I'm not ready, not just yet. I'm not ready for autumn. Autumn comes too soon. Autumn comes too soon. The light that flickers will blow out with the side, and all that blossomed will wither away and die. Now, I'm not ready, not just yet. I'm not ready for autumn.
So see, you just keep trying until you get the look that you like. And it may take multiple tries till you find that arrangement that you're just like, yep, that's it. That's what I'm going to do in that area right there. And look how simple this arrangement is. So now let's move over to the stove. And I'm going to start by adding this antique copper kettle that I found, again, during an antiquing and thrifting trip. And I'm going to add a couple of pumpkins up here to the shelf that will add just a little bit of color over here, because again, my kitchen must also be functional as well as beautiful with decorations, because we do live in this kitchen. So I don't put a whole lot of decor in this area. So just a couple of pumpkins and that copper tea kettle, and then I'm going to add some cute little fall colored towels, and then this area will be all set except for I need to purchase a small wreath to go on the vinahood, and I have not found that yet, but I will, and you will see it when I do my full house tour, when I do the final walkthrough of my entire house. So there we are. We've got one little towel, and it's so cute, and I'm gonna actually add two, but then we'll be done with this area.
Someone said your heart is golden. All I got was my heart broken. I can see the dawn is coming just for you, for you, for you. Times will come again when the wind is blowing in my direction. Still I can't ignore the pain. It's the only thing that tells me I'm breathing. Oh.
And last but not least, we will move over and decorate the dining table, or what I call our kitchen table, because it's actually in our kitchen because we don't have a separate dining room. This area is kept relatively simple as well, because we eat on our table every single day. So I have put some fall stems into my crock, and that's going to be my centerpiece. And then I will flank each side of the crock with a candle that smells incredibly good. I love candles, especially this time of year. So with this, we will be all done with the kitchen.
Broken, I can see the dawn is coming just for you. It's just for you. Oh, it's just for you.
So now, as I light this candle, let's get ready and take a walk through my now decorated fall kitchen.
Open up the window. I'm breathing in the last of September. I can feel the wind blow, and the late summer sky is like a giant ember. Everything is turning into gold. When the autumn leaves are playing chase, it puts a smile up on my face. They leave their branches one by one and whirl around there just for fun. Some are faster, some are slow, and some are high and some are low, dancing through the last days of September. Since I was a little child, every year for as long as I remember, all the leaves were running wild, going all the way until November. Turn the world around us into gold. When the autumn leaves are playing chase, it puts a smile up on my face. They leave their branches one by one and whirl around there just for fun. Some are faster, some are slow, and some are high and some are low, dancing through the last days of September. I wonder where they're going, the flight of swallows sailing through the sky. There's no way of knowing, but maybe someplace far from you and I. When the autumn leaves are playing chase, it puts a smile up on my face. They leave their branches one by one and whirl around there just for fun. Some are faster, some are slow, and some are high and some are low, dancing through the last days of September.